All right. Well, hello and welcome. Welcome back. So I thought I would actually just start with an example of what my page 2 is starting to look like. So you can compare to yours too. You can see we have the order form, the order options, and the customer care. And one thing I'm actually going to do, which it's not in the instructions, but I feel like it's it would be better if we did it. Is just putting a little space between standard ground and gift receipt. So what I'm going to do is just add a break. So I'm going to do that right here. And just a little easy piece of code and save it. And I don't know if I'm cached or not, but yeah, okay, there. Yeah, see, just with a little spacing, I feel like it looks a little bit better and easier to see. And you can see that there are different options there as well. And that's kind of how it's how it's working. But check yours. Like I always say, it's really good to check frequently, and especially when you're getting started, just to make sure that what you're coming up with is actually looking like a thing. And so you can, kind of keep it going that way. All right, so with that, let's go back into our page 2, keep on going. And we're going to do that in their CSS. All right, so we stopped at the media query. So we're going to jump into that beast. And one thing to note is that you are going to be making 3 of these. If you read ahead, you'll see your 3rd media query. So just kind of know that as we're going through. So, okay, we're going to do media screen and max dash width 900. So this is when it's 900 pixels maximum. Something's going to happen, and I totally lost what I was doing. Where am I? Where am I in these instructions? All right, well, we'll just carry on because this we're going to do this at some point. Okay, change the padding in the main section to 20 pixels when the viewer is okay. Yeah, so when it's smaller than 800, so maximum width is going to be 900. So we got that. Okay. And we're going to do main and padding colon 20 pix. All right, and then we're going to do padding in the main section. Okay, in the same media query, change the background to the header to background color and the header to 999. Okay, so header. So basically what we're doing here though is just telling, is we're learning that Lisa cannot talk and code and do media queries at the same time. No, but we're telling our browser that when our window is a certain size, we're going to do something different. So we're kind of coding this in. Okay, in a new media query, it's done enough in this one. At media, change the footer color and the type size for the paragraph tag, your choice. For review port smaller than 1200 pixels, keep the padding, keep the 20 pixels of padding. Okay, main screen and max dash width. Okay, 1200 pixels. The X, does that look good? Why is there a little squiggly? I don't know. Oh, because there doesn't need to be that line. That doesn't need to be that character. That's why. I was adding too much. Okay, so we're gonna do main And we're gonna do padding is 20 pixels because we want to preserve that. And then we want the P text to be font size. And let's see, what should we do? I think it's just over 1. So maybe let's do 0.7 M. Okay. And we're gonna do something with the footer as well. Footer. And what we're gonna do with that is change the footer color and type size for the paragraph tag, your choice. Okay, so whatever color we want to. Background dash color. Let's see what we've done. Let's make it this one. It's nice aqua color. And again, we could have done this as RGB if we wanted to. Whatever you wanna do. All right, so save that. Okay, should we just take it for a quick spin, see if anything's gonna happen? Hey, look at that, nothing happened. But also because it's kind of small. And also because maybe I need to save this. And possibly save this one. And possibly clear my cache. Oh, look at that. Ah, it's small. And then magic. Slightly distracting magic because it changes color, but it's okay. All right. So fun, media queries. Once you get them, they're a little bit of a beast to put together, but once you put them around, then it works well. Okay, so let's see. In a third media query, change the border around your images to 5 pixels, remove the alpha channel value, change the fig caption top margin to 5, and use the other font stacked. Also, change the image with a smaller size of your choice. Whew. All right, we're gonna do a lot with this one, so buckle up here. Okay, so we're gonna do media screen, oops, screen, and let's see, what is our max width? 600. Pixels. Okay, and then we're gonna do, let's do our photos first. Photo 1. And this is a little good hack that photo 2, let's do IMG. If you're gonna do the same thing to a whole bunch of things, you don't actually have to type them each individually. You can just type them all and then do what you're gonna do with them after the last one, and it should work. And let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of those because it needs to be this one. All right, so we're gonna do width 200 pixels, and we're gonna do border. Oops, border 5 pixels solid. And I'm gonna do RGB. Let's go with, let's go with this one. One I have used in the past, apparently. All right, that looks good. Okay, and then we're gonna do some more stuff here, and that's gonna be with the fig caption. And we're gonna do font size 1M, font family. It's the other choice, so it's not the Merriweather, it's the Oswald. We're gonna change it because we just want it to like flip, so it looks different. Okay, and What else are we doing? We're removing the alpha channel and we're changing up the color. Change the image with the smaller size pictures. Okay. So we're gonna do color. And we're removing the alpha channel. So we're gonna do RGBA for alpha. And 0, 0. Oops, that's not a 0, that's an O. Sometimes it happens. 1, 2, 3, and 0.5. 0, 0.5. Okay. All right, that looks good. Okay, and we're gonna change the margin as well. So margin. And we're gonna do 5 pixels. 0, 0, 0. All right, and we are going to save it. And now see what's going to happen when we do all of this. So let me check here. Okay, so we got our styles, we got saving it. Okay, now we're going to cross our fingers and see what's going to happen. And this is on the, I believe this is on the first page, so we're not going to see anything on this page other than the fun changes in color. All right, so let's go back to our home page. I may have needed to save the, ooh, look at that. Yeah, I don't think anything changed yet because I think I need to save the first page. Oops, cancel, not this. All right, so we're gonna check my first page. And open with Safari. Oh no, I'm sorry. I want to open it with VS Code. What is going on? Who even knows? All right. If all goes well, you should probably have been able to do this a lot faster than I did. Okay, so we're going to save that. We're going to save that. Ooh, look at that. And whoa, look at that. It resized itself in a slightly distracting way, but that's okay. And it all works with the P is getting resized. It actually looks like it's a little low, but yeah, pretty cool. All right, so one thing that I noticed here, which I'm going to just point out to you all so that you can remedy it if you would like, is that we don't actually have space for people to write comments. So we're asking for them, but we're not giving them a way to do it. So if you too realize that you get to this step and you have no way to have people give you comments, here is what we are going to do. So watch and be amazed. So we're going to put in a break first. This is just like we did with the other area, just so we bump it down to the next level. And then we're going to do text area. And this is so that we have a space for people to actually put comments. Oops. And I probably should have done this when I was doing the comments. It was probably implied that we needed that to be here, but I was just on a roll, so didn't do it, as happens sometimes. Okay, so we can do call 60. And this is, we're just setting the size of it. So it could be, you know, whatever you want to. This is columns and rows. And I'm going to do 12. Right, and then we have text area and label and li. Okay, so we're gonna save that up, give that one more go. Oh, look at that. Here is a comment. So I would say just do that as well. Mostly because if you have a box like this, you want to make sure that you have a way to give someone something to do. Very cool. All right, so when you're all done, once again, you're going to zip up this file and, excuse me, post it, and congratulate yourself because this is the end of the line for the exercises. And hopefully you have learned a bunch, gotten more comfortable and confident, and have kind of a fun little site filled with lots of test code that you could then, you know, copy and paste into a different project if you wanted to, just because you have all this, you know, good kind of, it's like a library that you've developed. And so, yeah, good job. All right. Let me know as always if you have any questions, and looking forward to seeing what you all come up with.